Hey gang, this is going to be your daily reading for December 18th. This is going to be for Tuesday. If it looks like I have the same cards out from yesterday, it's because I totally do. I'm filming them back to back, just so I can't get distracted and end up putting this up late again. So, with that said, let's get into it. So super exciting because now I can kind of see the progression. Normally I don't do the dailies back to back, so yesterday is still fresh in my head and today we're going right in. So we actually got the rune Fehu, which is the rune of cattle. I see this as a rune of wealth, so this is exciting. So expect some, well, I shouldn't say expect, but you can expect to receive some unexpected good luck. And honestly, you're going to find, usually when I see this rune, it's usually some type of like easing up if you've been concerned or worried about money issues. Something is going to show up that helps relieve some of that tension, that relieves some of that stress. So financial situations can improve, like feelings of security and things like that, especially financially, of course, will be lightened and lessened. Part of this rune can also come through just emotional well-being. So there's depending on your situation, you're going to have to weigh out: is this a possession type of thing, or is this an emotional state of being? But definitely expect some unexpected luck, something that eases tensions and eases worry or strain in your life. Super, super exciting. I think everyone needs that, especially because it's Christmas. We've all been buying gifts and things like that. Food for dinners, maybe plans if you're going to go out. So yes, some type of like financial stress is going to be lessened or eased up. If not today, very, very soon. Oh, okay. Someone's real excited. Let me grab those. Hang on. Nice. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a few more. Okay, or one more. We'll get one more. Alright. Ah, I love it. Okay. So we got health coming out. So again, like I was saying, well-being. So as much as I normally see this rune, and I think it's kind of traditionally a symbol of money and finances and wealth, I think for some of us it may just be an emotional well-being. It may be more of a well-being benefit than necessarily a money benefit. But I'm sure some of you it's also going to be finances as well. We also got the card of higher thought. Higher thought. I'm going to pull these from the book this time because I feel like I want a little deeper, especially for this guy. Higher thought for sure. So for me, I always see higher thought as almost kind of like big picture, best outcomes. Not don't expect the worst, expect in miracles. And what is the highest ideal? What is the best version of this that's coming out? It doesn't mean I'm not telling you to like stick to that, and that's the only possibility. But you want to be like vibrating on that level to make sure you're attracting the best outcome possible. Because if you're vibrating on level 1, a lot of times that's the best you're going to get is level 1. But if you're vibing on level 50, you can get it. Even if you hit at 48, like that's still way better than 1. That's still really good. And you also got angel whispers. So I would expect you to be getting some signs. I'm pretty sure angels are trying to whisper things to you. Maybe even in dreams. I know that was a big kind of part of yesterday's reading. Dreams. So honestly, expect your angels to be sending you signals and intuitively kind of guiding you through things or to certain opportunities that are coming in. Let's do higher thought. I really want to hear that one. Because honestly, health is really just a time to focus on your health and, step back out of like a hectic pace if you're being overworked or overwhelmed. Like it's just refocus on your health and what you need physically is really what's going on with the health card, which again, it is the holiday season. We've been running around, shopping, trying to see family, making plans. So it totally makes sense that some of us may need to actually step back and recover a bit. Makes total sense. Higher thought. Sometimes in moments of darkness and despair, all it takes to feel better, not bitter, better is a decision to lift our thoughts to a higher, more positive place. Simple actions like seeking the company of an old friend or taking a walk in nature can often help to move us out of a negative perspective, giving us a new vantage point from which to view the current situation. Yes, expecting the best, shifting your energy to a place that is positive and loving and supportive. Love that. Angel whispers. In our everyday lives, we are constantly bombarded with different messages, all competing to be heard by us. Rather than plugging into the overwhelming number of fear-based messages we receive from society or mass consciousness, use your awareness to hear messages of a higher vibration. Oh, look at that. Listen to the whispers of angels inside your heart. Ask your angels to help you hear the whisperings of the universe so that you can live with greater understanding and purpose. Yes, 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 yes. So, again, whatever you need to do to have that, highest possibility, that best outcome in mind, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to be thinking of. I'm going to take this. So as I was reading that, the top card here fell off. I'm going to keep him. We're going to talk about him in a bit. But yes, so focus on your needs, focus on your well-being, your health, if that may be the case. But making sure that everything being done and everything you're doing is in line with your best version of the day, your best reality, because you want to be manifesting from this very high place. Don't let the to-do list, the chaos of the season, don't let all these things wear you down. Ooh, I love that. Ooh. Okay, y'all, that was a lot. I know someone got flipped in here. Or did you all fall out? No, maybe you all fell out. This is way too much. Way too much, way too much, way too much. I want these. No, we're gonna put them all back. That's way too much. Oh, you mad I put you all back? Huh? Is that it? Now you okay, we'll talk about these two before I pull some more. Y'all, what? Ugh. Nope, not taking that either. Y'all being real antsy. Hold on. Okay. So we got the Hangman in reverse. Hangman in reverse. Which to me is telling me that you're listening to these fear-based messages because you're stuck in this pause. Upright, you go through this dark night of the soul to gain illumination. You come up with some understanding. Reversed, here you are just kind of stuck. You're not really moving. You're just still kind of bound, And here it's almost like you've been crucified. You're pinned up to a cross, like with nowhere to go. Versus here where you're kind of suspended and kind of searching and finding illumination. Here you're literally just kind of being stuck. You're just being pinned up. So to me that's telling me you're not necessarily listening to the signs, not necessarily listening to your angels, not necessarily looking, expecting miracles and looking for the best. You're kind of like, oh, well, this is it. I'm just going to stay here. But then you have the Judgment card, right? If a decision needs to be made. There's a decision that needs to be made. You need to shift out of this mindset. What this decision is, I'm not so sure. This is a general reading, so it could be many, many things to many, many people. But the Judgment card is always, to me, I always see it as like your higher purpose. Something that's being, that was kind of dictated by the divine. This is something that's part of your path and part of your true calling, part of your soul purpose. So this decision is really like to get down off this pole and go do what you came here to do. You may be staying on that pole out of fear because it's like, well, I don't know how to get down. It might be a far fall from here back to the earth. Like, I may hurt myself. So the solution is just to sit here forever. We're just going to hang on this pole. Moon card comes up, so secrets and illusions. I think there's an illusion keeping you here, thinking that, oh, this isn't gonna happen, that's not what's going on. I'm just gonna loosen myself in this thing and fall into a bed of thorns. Like, no. Expect the best. Think of your best outcome. Because honestly, I'm feeling that this Judgment card may also be some type of opportunity coming to you, coming your way, showing you a way, into a, stop it. Alright. As I say that. Boom. Ten of Mother Truckin' Pentacles. So yes, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about abundance. This could be work. This could be a promotion. But Ten of Pentacles, this is abundance like to the max. You know, this is, excuse me. This is like, you know, we were talking about finances earlier. This is like finances for the generations. You know, this is a legacy you're leaving behind after, you know, you move on. Like this is family. This is, yeah, resources for literally for generations. Yeah, a new opportunity that's going to get you to this Ten of Pentacles is coming, and you need to be off that pole to be able to take it. We also have the Fool card, which we had yesterday also. So again, this new beginning. So it definitely could be a new job. Oh, gosh. Then you've got the King of Cups. We also have Temperance. So Temperance a lot of times can mean patience. So this may be like a little slow to start, or maybe you won't see the result right off the bat. When you see this opportunity, maybe it won't necessarily look as amazing as it could be, or will be as amazing as it will be, but you'll know. It's one of those things, intuitively you'll be like, oh, this is a thing. I think you'll also know, because this King of Cups is someone who is very emotionally balanced, very much in control of his feelings, and feeling very good. He's feeling very positive about his position, and very in control of his emotions. He can handle them, and feeling really positive. Temperance, to me, especially in this reading, like I said, it could be patience. I feel like this is really a fusing, especially after coming out of this Hanged Man energy. Temperance is like the alchemical marriage. It's kind of taking these two bits, throwing all these elements into the pot. You can kind of see in the card that's kind of what's going on. So this angel's got all these things in a pot and is manifesting some amazing stuff. This is kind of you coming out of this hangman moment. Once you finally process it and get through it, this new opportunity comes that allows you, to mix your experience, mix your, your skills and talents, mix your passions in, mix it all up, boil it up in the pot, and then you have this Ten of Pentacles that comes out of it. This fresh start is literally going to lead to a bunch of abundance for you. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. We're talking about a focus on health and well-being. I think this is shifting. Especially yesterday we talked about focusing the mind on love and re-aiming our perspective through the lens of love. Now here we're taking that a step further. So not only we are kind of seeing through that lens, we're also concerned about our well-being overall. So are we expecting love, and are we searching for it? And are we treating ourselves and giving ourselves what we need to nourish mind, body, and soul? You fuse all of that together, and you bring about your divine calling, your divine path, which obviously leads to much success and abundance for you. Clear as that. Especially with this Moon card and this illusion, whatever is kind of keeping us in this hangman moment, could also be related to the Devil card we got yesterday. There's something that for some reason we're seeing it not as it is, or not as it should be, and that's keeping us stuck. So there is this element where we need to shift our perspective. We got the Queen of Swords yesterday as well, which is all about kind of, I was going to say decision, that's not the word I want. Discernment, that's the one I wanted. And cutting away what doesn't serve us. I think a lot of that is clearing this illusion, removing it from our, field of vision, so to speak, so that you can see clearly and see literally what's being offered. Because this is what's being offered. Ultimately, we're trying to get to this spot, and we can get there with this Fool card. And the fact that it showed up twice in a row, yesterday's reading and today's reading, this is amazing. There's literally a brand new start, a new journey starting for you, for us, really, which is going to take us very, very far. I want to pull more cards, but at the same time, I'm we don't need it. That's kind of everything. I'll do it. If nothing comes out, we'll call it a wrap, but we'll do a few more shuffles and see if anything comes out. Okay. Or a lot can come out. Feel all of this? All kind of flew. You know what, we'll take them. I said we'll take them, so we're going to take them. Okay, we'll take these guys first. So 8 of Wands, speed, haste, coming up. Oh! I didn't even see that. She landed like right. Did you see that? Like it was like literally right on top of the Hangman. I didn't even realize there was another card there. Okay, well, Eight of Wands first. So speed, haste, communication for sure. Could possibly be travel. Some of you may be going somewhere or meeting someone coming in from someplace. And then we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I find that funny having it land on top of the Hangman, because normally the Eight of Pentacles talks about hard work, being committed to some type of task, some type of purpose. To me, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is almost like you're sleeping on the job. You're sleeping on the job. And like here with the Hangman, you know, not moving, being, you know, crucified and hung up on the pole, not working, not dedicating yourself to, you know, this judgment card, this purpose, this like divine calling. Then you also have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be spiritual connection, could be divination. I normally kind of talk about this card if you like do your own form of divination, whether it's cards or scrying or anything like that. There's definitely a moment in this card where you can be connecting to divine and kind of seeking answers, asking questions, things like that, because they are here to support you. So again, looking to, you know, higher power, higher knowledge to kind of see where to go and what to do and how to move forward. Because here you have the Seven of Cups. You may be confused about something. Maybe multiple options come up at once. Or maybe it's hard to see which one is the right one. Like I said, I don't think this opportunity that comes necessarily looks like this Ten of Cups or Ten of Pentacles energy right out the gate. You know, maybe like it looks new and I'm like, oh, I'd like to do that. I'd be happy doing that. But I think the potential in that opportunity where it ultimately gets you is way bigger than you ever thought. Way bigger. So I think this Page of Cups energy is really to help you figure out which cup to take. Deciphering, you know, the cups that are poisonous, the cups that are empty, versus the cups that, you know, are full of wine, you know, or insert favorite beverage here. You know, like, but I think that's where that comes from. And then we also have the King of Wands, but it came up in reversed. This, honestly, when I look at this now, it honestly makes me think of the Devil card from yesterday. Not that this is necessarily like a devilish energy, but the King of Wands in reverse can be impulsive, can be rash. Normally he's very charismatic and warm, sociable. This is a really like unfriendly energy. This is a really standoffish energy. This is a real like nah. I'm not participating. Like someone who's really cut off from everyone and is kind of like pushing people away. I almost want to say that may be behavior we're having dealing with some things. This may be behavior we have because of this Hangman energy. We're just kind of moping and, you know, not wanting to participate and engage, so we're just being like, and kind of grumbling to ourselves and don't want to interact and don't want to, like, put in the work, because that's really what's being asked of us. And instead, we just kind of want to, like, be mopey and grouchy on our throne somewhere, you know, and not part of the interaction. When honestly, like, this is the moment to get involved. Like, this is the moment to reach out. I think that's where this Page of Cups energy comes in, because it's really like, I need you to reconnect. You know, I need you to see things from a higher perspective. Check in with Spirit, because there's a huge plan for you, and I can't have you being salty in the corner. Like, I need you to be engaged. And you need you to be engaged. Because right now you're falling for this illusion that the best thing to do is be mopey and kind of like bitch about it on the side, when really there's work to be done, and you're sleeping on the job. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. It's funny, like those extra cards were like all these like dark purple shades, even like the Eight of Pentacles. And then before that, with the exception of the Moon card, because the Moon card is purple, it's all these like light blues, and then you have these like golds in there as well. So it's kind of like this, like, the dark purple makes me think of like kind of the inner void when you go inside of yourself. Feels like dark and kind of heavy. Because I think the energy around you has shifted. The energy around you has become positive and bright and light, and is shifting to take you to this Ten of Pentacles. Inside, we're still trying to catch up. Inside, we're still feeling, I don't know, could be sad, could be angry, could just be mopey, could just be frustrated, lazy, who knows. But I think inside is a little darker than what the actual situation is. And part of this shift is to get the inside to align, to make sure this lightens up so that you can see all the light around you. I hope that makes sense for a bunch of you. With that said, I'm going to wrap this up again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys so much. Again, if you want to reach out to me, I love hearing from you. Drop me a comment. Hit me up on Instagram. You can DM me at The Guiding Chariot, or hit up my personal email, especially if you want to book a reading. I do have that promo going for the rest of the year. I will take $10 off any reading that, whatchamacallit, gets performed before 2019. Automatic $10 off. Alright, my loves. You take care. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.